Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed, where we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to talk about the week of March 8th through the 14th. A couple of exciting things happening. I don't want to forget to remind you that on Saturday, a less exciting thing for some, we are changing the clock, so we moved to daylight savings time. So be sure to plan ahead for that. And I would say, with all this energy of Pisces, you might want to get up and go to bed a half hour earlier, just to shift that energy, because it's kind of tough. So let's take a look at what your overall energy for the week is. There's a this is a week of choosing your future. Really choosing what it is that you want, being willing to release and let go of negative thoughts and ideas and patterns. It is a karmic release week like none we've experienced in our lifetime. And you're being asked, what are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? This could be a relationship. This could be an idea, creativity. This is sacral chakra and solar plexus work. This is what drives you, what inspires you. Do what excites you, get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. And I'll tell you, Pisces season, right, has kept us a little bit, sleepy, right? So, Mercury moved into Pisces this on the 1st, right? And so I don't know about you guys, but I noticed a big, I can hardly move energy, lots of naps going on. But that's okay, because right now, really working with those dream time activities, allowing that energy shift to happen, that's cool. So let's go ahead and get into the cards and see what's going on this week. I really want to encourage you to be drinking lots of water and help moving that energy through. And they seem to be recommending lemon water this week. So lots of lemon water to help clear your system out. Pisces does rule the lymphatic system, and so moving that energy through. So understanding that you're starting this week in a very protected mode by Spirit. Spirit's got your back. We've got the moon starting out in Capricorn, and it is sextiling the sun and Neptune and Pisces, but it is going to conjunct Pluto, and Pluto wants to create change, and sextiles are saying, how are you going to make this change? It is about choices. It is a supported choice, but you still have the choice. And so how do you want to change your life? How do you want to manifest something into your life that, you've been doing all this releasing work. Look how pretty these cards are. You've been doing all this releasing work. So where do you want to go from here? And so it says, ever notice how when someone dreams of happiness, abundance, health, romance, or friendship, they never have to wonder if it is in their best interest? But when someone dreams of a specific house, employer, love interest, deadline, dollar amount, or diet fad, they often end up contradicting themselves. Keep your end results general. Everything else is just a how. Boy, is that a consistent message we've been getting also. So Spirit is really asking everybody to let go of so the energy has shifted. The energy has shifted. I'm astounded by how much, since it just was this is a dramatic shift. But we are being flooded with Aquarian energy, and there was no roadmap for no prophecies past 2012. This is new territory. They weren't even sure we were going to get here, but here we are. And so we are creating the new paradigm, and we create it through our thoughts. We are going to manifest through our thoughts. But how things are going to play out, how it gets there is a real need to let go of control of the how, and instead focus on what you want, and in particular what you want to feel. The happiness, right? The feeling of happiness. And so one of abundance's many corollaries is that the brighter your light shines, the more you attract everything. So you will attract moths and you will attract butterflies, at which point you begin to learn what to celebrate and what to fly on by, or whom. Flame on, the universe. Okay, so you are being asked to remember It is about when you get very specific about this is the person, this is the job, this is the house, this is what brings me in the happiness. You could be wrong. And so instead say, I want to feel the joy and the happiness. I want to feel creative, and I want to feel loved and respected and whatever it is that you're looking for, right? And then allow the universe to bring in the right situation, the right job, the right partnership. And so focusing this week a lot on what it is that you want. The moon is going to move into Aquarius at 2:41 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and it is going to come into conjunction with Saturn, a co-ruler of Aquarius, and squaring off with the other co-ruler of Aquarius, which is Uranus over there in Taurus. And at the same time on Tuesday, it's also going to be in this really nice trine, supportive energy, action-oriented Mars in Gemini. And so Gemini, the moon in Gemini is also going to come into conjunction with the North Node. And so there is all this energy around figuring out what direction you want to head into, but being willing to release the structural, allowing the universe to determine the structure of how to make that happen. So it is creative problem solving. But it is also about being open and releasing. Ooh, you have the ladybird, which must be an Australian term for the ladybug because I find this on the ducks. Okay, so luck, blessing, and safety. Happiness arises from within my heart and sets me free. Choose happiness, choose joy, choose love, and say to the universe, this is what I want. Declare that for yourself and allow the universe to bring to you what they're trying to bring in. Wow. This week has been really interesting. The messages are all about choosing love and choosing the way forward, but not but stepping blindly into the unknown. And it's crazy, right? It's hard. All right, so you are being asked to trust and to release. So we are being encouraged when that moon moves into Pisces that happens on Thursday morning at 9:44 a.m. to release and allow ourselves to be at peace with the how, and to pay attention to our dreams. This is the dark of the moon, and that is dream time is super activated, and we have Venus also busy coming into contact with Neptune. She'll be exact with it on Saturday, but she is already working hard to help us to really think about what we want to manifest by way of love and romance and financial matters and stability. And so you have received healing. You have received healing. Chiron in a couple, I think it's next week, we really notice that Chiron becoming very active with these planets as things are moving through once the Sun and Venus get into Aries. And so we are definitely moving through that. This is karmic release week. This is creating space and setting our intentions for what we want to bring in over the course of really the next 7 years. There's a lot of energy supporting these big changes that are happening. And so focusing on how you want to feel. Which Cancer, for Cancer, that's a much easier lift than it is for, say, a really mentally stimulated sign such as an air sign or an earth sign that wants to see concrete, whatever. Cancer's like, no, I can get into how do I want to feel. And so that makes your job a little easier than everyone else's this week, but really focusing on what it is that you want to feel in order to manifest and bring in what you truly desire. What is it that you really want? On Friday, you got the moon is going to conjunct Venus. And so they're going to have a beautiful conversation. And the moon is going to conjunct Pluto. And at the same time, it's going to be in that wow, you have 3 also. That energy of conversation with Uranus about what's the best choice. So there's a lot of this energy coming up to that new moon. And the new moon happens at 5:21 a.m. on Saturday morning. And that exact conjunction of Neptune and Venus isn't until 11 o'clock at night, but actually the energy as a conjunction is happening, as a moving into the conjunction is always the most powerful. And at the same time, that energy of Saturn and Uranus in square with one another is going to hold for a while. And so there's this tension between what do you want to create? What are the structures that you want to create? And how do you break out of the old paradigm and shift forward? And using this new moon, following your passion, listening to your intuition, what is it that you feel makes all the difference in the world. So, oh, look at this. Oh, and you have you have such great cards. Okay. All right. Wow. A couple of these I've seen and know exactly what they are. Actually, I think I know what this one is too. All right, so this is very much root chakra work. Let's start there, and we'll just work our way up to the heart. This is very creative energy. Notice how the colors match. This is very creative energy going on there. But let's start here with the root chakra. And this root chakra is about feeling safe and secure and knowing that all of your needs are met. So releasing the fear and the worries and the doubts and focusing on what you want to create. So this one is called self-talk. And so this is, okay, hold on. Okay, so what they're saying to me is your words are magic potion. Wow. Okay, your words. So it's kind of like an incantation, like if you've ever watched any movie with a witch or whatever, and they have to speak the words matter. So when you're setting your intention for this new moon, it is really important that you speak only in words of what it is you want. And so don't say things like, I want to be debt free, because debt is not a really positive word. I am living a life of overflowing abundance. I am living a life of overflowing abundance. That is magical wording that can generate that. So self-talk. Also, when you say things like, I never have enough of, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not, when you say those things, you are declaring to your cells, to your to the universe, that is your reality, and you are manifesting that. And so it's really important, because right now in this Aquarian age, Uranus is lightning bolt. You speak it, it happens. You speak it, it happens. Kind of notice that sometimes in the Piscean age, right? Where you were like, wow, it seems like whatever I think about is what I bring about. Well, yeah. Now it's going to be the same thing, only now it's faster. You will notice it faster. And so speaking about what you want to create and manifest is such a better idea, right? And so negative self-talk has got to hit the road. This is a high energy card and is directly related to how you are treating yourself. Note the teeth inside the mouth point inward in the image. Let's just see that. Your guides are telling you that it is time to work on being kinder to yourself. It is important that you become aware of your self-judgments and inner dialogue. It is time to start consciously talking to yourself as if you were your best friend, using kindness and compassion. You do this for others, and now it is time to do it for yourself. And I was actually thinking about that this morning, how we should talk to ourselves like we are our own children. Because we would never talk crap to our children the way we sometimes talk crap about ourselves, right? We're always, oh gosh, especially Cancer, right? So nurturing, so supportive, so always trying to bring out the best, right? And so this is an opportunity to speak to yourself and in the way that you would to your own child. Because in a way you are your own child, but that's a big long conversation. But anyways, so speak to yourself in loving and kind words. When you're trying to do something and you don't get it right, you go, well, you put in your best effort and you learn something, and then you just keep going. Right? Be encouraging to yourself. At least as encouraging to yourself as you are to others. So This one right here, this one that looks like a honeybee, is called the Nectar of Life. You work so hard and you are definitely to be commended for your efforts. This card is asking you to slow down a little and enjoy the simple things in life. Spend some quality time with family and friends. Take time to embrace life and do some of the things you honestly enjoy. What are you passionate about, right? Focus your energy on activity and things that bring you true pleasure. Taste the sweetness of life. Feel empowered to pollinate and fertilize your dreams. And then this card, the heart-mind connection, what you feel. So when you're trying to manifest something, this is why feeling is so important. Oh, okay, hold on. So when you're trying to manifest something, focus on that thought. Okay, so I want to manifest a new job, for instance. Okay, so how will I feel when I have that job? So you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release negative energy in through the nose, positive energy out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now this time when you breathe in, I want you to breathe in as though you're breathing in through your heart and out through the heart. And I want you to think about, when you have this new job, how will you feel? Well, you'll feel safe and secure financially. You'll feel proud of yourself for accomplishing this. You'll feel happy because you're doing something you actually enjoy. You're looking forward to a change. You're looking forward to just feeling secure, right? Think about that. Hold that feeling. Put your left hand over your heart, your right hand on top of that, and breathe into that. That is the heart-mind connection. That is how you seal that energy in. Hold that thought. Breathe in a couple more times. And then clap your hands. That seals that energy into your heart. That's from, oh God, I will find where I learned that from and I will put it in the description box below, but there's scientific evidence that actually proves that works. So, heart math, that's the name of it, heart math. Okay, learning to operate from the heart is one of the single most important things we can do. It is now time to activate your heart chakra to its fullest potential. Spirit is asking you to take time to sit within the energy of your heart. Learn to breathe through your heart while you meditate by focusing your breath in your heart. Feel the loving energy you inhale and allow it to fill you. Let each exhale also be love-filled, and feel this love filling the space around you. Through this daily exercise, you become one with your heart, mind, operating fully from a place of love. And go do what makes you happy. Go find that passion. All right, you guys have a great week. I will see you back here. Actually, this week, the mid-months are coming out. Things got a little jacked up last week. They're coming out this week, and so more information on that new moon that's coming in, really potent new moon. So use it. Use this energy and spend a little time breathing through your heart and focusing on what you want to create. All right? You guys have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.